Beloved Saints, today's 5-minute message of redemptive history is about Rehoboam of the second period in the genealogy of Jesus, Part 3, from the 4th book of Redemptive History series, God's Profound and Mysterious Providence. In Part 1, we examined how Rehoboam caused the kingdom to be divided into the southern kingdom of Judah and the northern kingdom of Israel. In Part 2, we learned how the kingdom of Judah was strengthened during the first 3 years of Rehoboam's reign. At this time, in Part 3, let us study how the treasures in the temple of the Lord and of the royal palace were taken away because of Rehoboam's pride, and share God's grace together. As the kingdom became established and strong, Rehoboam became proud. He had forgotten the fact that it was entirely through God's grace that the kingdom became powerful. How did Rehoboam's pride show through? First, Rehoboam forsook the word of God. 2 Chronicles 12 verse 1 states, "When the kingdom of Rehoboam was established and strong, he and all Israel with him forsook the law of the Lord." Everyone, a proud person is one who forsakes the word of God. When the king forsakes the word of God, the people are bound to follow his example and do the same. When the pastor forsakes the word of God, the congregation is bound to follow his example. So, in such a way, the role of the leader is very important. That is why after Moses, God told this to Joshua, the new leader of the Israelites. In Joshua chapter 1 verse 8, God says to Joshua, "Keep this book of the law always on your lips. Meditate on it day and night, so that you may be careful to do everything written in it. Then you will be prosperous and successful." Second, Rehoboam set up high places, sacred pillars, and ashram. Those who forsake the word of God are ultimately bound to forsake God himself and commit idolatry. 1 Kings 14 verses 22 to 24 states, "Judah did evil in the eyes of the Lord. By the sins they committed, they stirred up God's jealous anger more than those who were before them had done. They also set up for themselves high places, sacred stones, and Asherah poles on every high hill and under every spreading tree. There were even male shrine prostitutes in the land. The people engaged in all the detestable practices of the nations the Lord had driven out before the Israelites." Everyone, the reason for this idolatry is because of their life of marriage. Just as Solomon had fallen into idolatry because of his many wives and concubines, Rehoboam naturally became idolatrous because of his many wives and concubines. He had 18 wives and 60 concubines. So God sent Shishak, king of Egypt, to discipline Rehoboam, who had forsaken the word of God and initiated idol worship in Judah. God allowed King Shishak to attack Judah so that he may discipline Rehoboam. However, God did not completely destroy the southern kingdom of Judah at this time, because Rehoboam humbled himself before God when the prophet Shemaiah declared on behalf of God, "You have forsaken me, so I also have forsaken you to Shishak." In 1 Kings 14, verses 25 to 26, it states, "Now it came about in the 5th year of King Rehoboam that Shishak, the king of Egypt, came up against Jerusalem. And he took away the treasures of the house of the Lord and the treasures of the king's house. And he took everything, even taking all the shields of gold which Solomon had made." Beloved saints, Rehoboam received an evaluation of a wicked king. In 2 Chronicles 12 verse 14 it states, Rehoboam did evil because he had not set his heart on seeking the Lord. Throughout his life, Rehoboam was never firmly established in his faith. He was always wavering. Therefore, he did not wholly seek God but committed iniquities. Let us learn from Rehoboam. Let us humble ourselves to value and honor the advice of the wise men and the people of God. Let us always revere and cherish the word of God in humbleness. By doing so, let us always find the answer and solution in any kind of troubles or dangers. Let us only have the grace of victory. I bless in the name of the Lord.